Welcome to Primo Recenter and inside a brand new 2024 259 FKDS in Coachman's Freedom Express Ultralight Series. This is one of our most popular couples units every year for the last 4 years since its debut. We're going to start right up front here. Just as we walk in the door, we've got our monitor panel here with all of our primary light switches. We've got the ignitions for our 6-gallon propane electric hot water tank. You can check on our battery levels, our tank levels, put out our awning, put out our main slide. So all the central controls that we're going to want to be hands-on with as soon as we get to the campsite as we walk in are right there by the door. Immediately to your left, something that everybody loves in this unit, and that is a very versatile closet. So it can become many things. So we do have removable shelves here. So it could be part pantry. We do have hanging above. So this, for many of our customers, becomes 50-50. So they may take out the top 1 or 2 shelves, have some hanging area for coats, but then the bottom portion may become a shoe boot area. Again, secondary pantry. You do have a lot of storage in this unit, but certainly if you need it, if you're going to be heading south or spending 2 or 3 months on the road, very, very handy, especially with rain gear or 3 or 4 seasons worth of different items as you come in. So very, very handy. Speaking of storage and kitchen, we're going to start being an FK. We are in a front kitchen. One of the little changes they made here, which I love, is the model of the 12-volt fridge they've chosen. So this is a Magic Chef with a dual opening. So you can imagine as you're bringing in the groceries, very handy to be able to use this side. If you're working in the kitchen, you may want to use this side. So it's very, very versatile. You've also got a huge freezer here as well. So great 10 cubic foot fridge. We have our 3-burner stove with the glass top here. So again, could still be a preparation area as well. Great little window there. We've got our pop-up charging station and a couple of 120 volt outlets there for you as well. And then just a massive amount of counter space here. And if you look at the depth here you can imagine you can have a mixer, you can have several coffee makers depending on your preference. So we have a lot of room there to be able to put those items with you, and especially if you're going to stay in a location for a couple of months, you'll appreciate that. This can be both a pantry, could also be again a location where maybe you hide some of those appliances as you travel. Inside here you're going to see our little sensor for our TPS sensors, so that's tire pressure monitor system, so that does come standard with all 2024 Freedom Expresses. We have our microwave there just above our 3-burner stove with oven, and then a lot of storage underneath here. So this will be underneath here is your pass-through storage. They've really tried to maximize all the space, so you've got a great little utensil drawer here, great little area here where you can have different baking items, longer items, great barbecue items. So another outlet there as well, and then storage all across the top for your dishes. So just a massive amount of space for preparation, but also for storage of all those items you're naturally going to bring with you. As we come into the main body of the trailer here, we're going to have our great little dinette here with our versatile table. So this table is freestanding. It can be taken outside, so that can be your primary dining table outside if you wish. It'll also drop down, so it'll give you that extra bed when you need it. So if you have a adult child or perhaps grandchildren, something like that, that occasionally come with you, great little additional spot. And you've got a ton of floor space here, so nobody's in the way. You've got some storage underneath there you can access from the top underneath the cushion, as well as the front 2 doors. So that could be an area where you do store some of that bedding should you occasionally have a guest. This is the new Hess color, so sort of a light gray, really blends well with the new wood tone in here. And then the light gray floors. So you've got a tile look to the floors, one piece. They lay down that linoleum from front to back. It's got a nice 3-year guarantee, so if you do spill something, you don't have to be worried that you're going to damage anything. Beautiful new LED light here above our dinette, and you'll notice we've got windows all the way around here, so you get the 360 views in the campground when you're there. All these windows will open. They will have screens. A nice thing too is if you have somebody sleeping here, you're going to have roller shades on all these, so similar to what you see in very high-end motorhomes. Love it. We've got 2 recliner here, theater seats for you, right across from the TV viewing area, so naturally where you may wish to have it. Got a couple small spots here for morning coffee, but you also have a spot here where you can stash away remote controls, and there's also a little charging station in there for you as well. And again, you can still kind of see those views out the top. We've got some great storage above there. Could be a great spot for DVDs, movies, books, games, things like that you're going to bring with you for entertainment. We do have a plug-in here on the side of where the chairs are as well, so if that center one wasn't convenient, if you want to work on a laptop, you could certainly plug in there. We've got a great little electric fireplace here, so it's going to throw off about 1500 watts of heat, so it certainly does a nice job of heating this area nice and quietly, so that if you didn't want to turn on a furnace on a cool evening, it's going to give you that secondary choice. Love the fact that they even thought of just a little cut out there on the bottom, so a great little spot where you can stash shoes and sandals, things like that when you're coming in. keep them out of the way. And then you've got another area here you can use for charging devices, so it could be a great spot for the iPad, phones, just by the door here, so easy to see. This is the first year in Freedom Express's existence. They've gone with a smart TV, so the nice thing is if you do have either free Wi-Fi, something like the KOAs will often have satellite service throughout the campground, so you can grab onto, say, Netflix, things like that. But if you're also bringing Starlink, obviously it's going to tie well together. You can be able to stream any of the same channels you'd have at home. Easy access to the bathroom here, so if you do have guests on this side, they don't have to come into the bedroom to get into your bathroom, which I love. So a nice little side bath here with some great storage for linens, great hanging storage for towels. You've got lots of storage in your medicine cabinet and vanity. Great corner glass shower here. We've got lots of ventilation with a fan. Lots of headroom there with the dome above our skylight dome there above our shower. And as we head back into the rear bedroom, we're going to have our converter here. So it is lithium battery ready. So if in the future you wish to add lithium batteries, they are ready. This coach is standard with 200 watts of solar, and with the standard charge controller they use, you could upgrade that to another 200 watts if you wish. So you've got lots of ability to upgrade there. This back bedroom being a back bedroom with an extra slide. It's a 2-slide model here on the 259. You just have a ton of storage. That's what it really opens up for you. So especially if you're, again, going on those extended trips, you're going to have some 50-50 storage inside, and you're going to have partial outside underneath that bed. You're going to have a great spot here should you wish to add an additional TV. It is all set up with power. We've got venting here for our outside kitchen. So in cool weather, it's going to make sure if you're running your furnace in here, you're getting hot air into that kitchen area so that the water doesn't freeze. Again, they've thought of everything here. Again, ton of storage. Right next to the bed, you've got outlets there. You've got storage above the bed. You've got individual reading lights. We've got an emergency exit window there, and you still get that blackout shade above. And you've got a massive window on the back here, and you've got a partial opening here on the bottom to be able to get some airflow. And again, nice big roll down shade and super deep cupboards here. So again, a lot of storage here, hanging storage, or you can pile the suitcases up in there should you wish if you're on a longer journey. So really, really comfortable unit. One of the selling certainly features here is the multiple slides, but still keeping the overall length under 30 feet. So if you're somebody looking at provincial, state, national parks, that can sometimes be a concern where in some of those areas, you're a little more restricted on overall length. So this meets all that, but just gives you a ton of room inside when that weather turns and you have to be inside. You're not going to feel like you're in a super small coach, even though your overall length is very reasonable. Body length of about 25.5 feet and tip to tail under 30. We'd invite you down to Primo RV Center to come have a much closer look at this brand new, stunning 2024 259 FKDS in Coachman's Freedom Express Series.